Testing, testing. Everything working okay? Yep. Alright, everything looks like it's working fine. Let me go ahead, see if I can do this real quick. Let's go ahead. Oh, wait, let me make sure this is live. Here, click live, okay. Desktop audio. Pump it up by 5 decibels. 0.5, I should say. There we go. It's sounding a little. Oh no, wait. I want to do it the opposite way. What am I doing? Okay, whatever. 15.6. It's been something of just a tad low lately. Okay, I think that's good. Now we just sit back and wait. Let me actually increase the volume here for myself. Alrighty, 10:30, and we are 1 minute away. Woo! I made it just on time. I actually had everything set up, but then I was just perusing Discord in the meantime. Is that the right word to use? I don't even know if that's the right word to be using for that. I was just browsing around. Oh, I'll wait for the time, and then I got carried away, and then I was like, oh, it's only 5 minutes. So, in those last 5 minutes, I was able to go live just in time. Let me actually make the screen a little bit brighter here, so I can actually see what I'm doing over there. Okay. Alright, 10:30. Oh, right on time. Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. I'm the director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Game. I don't know if I'm going to read all this. Sora Limited is a company I created to do business with other companies. I don't employ any staff, and I'm not hiring. Just so, you know. I'd like to introduce the 7th DLC Super Smash Bros. Character from Minecraft. We're recording this mid-August, and is strongly affected by the coronavirus, and we're being asked to stay indoors. We're now seeing more confirmed cases in Japan than a few months ago. Oh boy. Super Smash Bros. Team is also continuing development from home. It's still difficult to gather in a studio to record because of the situation. That's why I'd like to present from home once again. Here we are again. Just me here. No recording staff. No one to laugh at my jokes. Lonely. But we have to do what we can. Also, apologies to some of our overseas viewers, but today's presentation will be subtitled. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm just reading it right now. It's still hard. Okay. What's been especially difficult during the development is I myself haven't been able to play test with other people very often. When developing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I normally battle with staff every day at lunch. That's cool. And use those sessions to make adjustments to balance. This is impossible at the moment. We recently got to the point where the fighter can be used in a non-public online battle, meaning I've been able to play test the fighter more. However, it's still not enough. With remote development being a challenge as it is, there may be some significant differences between the version in this presentation and the final product. That's fine. Well then, let's get right to it. As always, I'll explain things to you while I play. Please note that the camera I'm using is different from the one you'll see in the... Let's finish that. Steve and Alex join the battle. Toys and on tears. Huh? This is Steve, one of the characters from Minecraft. We've made some minor adjustments. But at first glance, he looks just, his elbows and knees don't bend. He's rectangular. Even his walk is from the original game. I love that so much that they stuck to it. Tilt the control stick up or down and say, I called that! I was talking to my sister about that and saying I wonder if that's how he was moving his head up and down. When there's a tonsilate steak, although you only get 2 or 3 For his other taunts, we've included gestures you might make online. For example, hello, I'd like to play Minecraft today. Oh, so these are his taunts. These are his physical characteristics. He doesn't jump very high. For stages like Battlefield, we've set the height of the platforms so that most fighters can reach them with one jump. But Steve's case, he can't even manage that. Oh wow! So you're gonna wanna like wave land with him then after a double jump. But his mid-air jump isn't as low. His low jump is just right to get on the block he creates, but I'll explain that later. Steve has two additional color variations, although they're less like color variations and more like costume changes from the original game. Alex. He's another character from the original game. He also has two additional color variations. Steve and Alex's variations has a total of 6. Next, for player 7, we have a zombie, who you might, just like a zombie skin original game, this doesn't burn in sunlight, so don't worry. You'll be able to see extreme rear sight of a zombie placing blocks. Next, player 8 is Enderman. Looks quite cute, doesn't it? Just don't look in its eyes. It's kind of like an Enderman skin, but its arms are somewhat thinner than Steve's. You'll be able to see Enderman flying through the air using Electra, another incredible rear sight. Now I'll explain the regular moves. I'm repeating myself, but please be aware that this is still in development. Things may look or play differently in the final product. You can see the sword in his neutral attacks, smash attacks, and air attacks. Wait, can he attack while he moves? These are basic attacks. If you hold the attack button down, you can make walk while repeatedly swinging the sword. Yes! You can do this while retreating. That's awesome. Performing repeated neutral attacks while moving has a similar feel to Mega Man. You can also jump while doing this. It has a short reach, but it's good for keeping opponents in check with damage in the early stages of the match. If you get hit, do your best to get away. Now the side smash attack. Oh, the sweep. Yeah, this is the sweep attack that exists only in the Java edition of Minecraft, not the Bedrock. Like most of Steve's attacks, it has short reach, but it's got a wider range. It also has a strong launch power, and it's one of the moves you'll definitely want to land. I like how he grabs. The sword is also used when getting up from the edge and when getting up from the ground. Oh, he just gets up! Next is the axe. It's designed to attack overhead. It's up tilt. Even in the original game, when you cut down trees, you look like this. Oh, that's cool. As with the sword, you can hold the button down to keep swinging the axe. Haha, this is so cool! Use it as an up tilt attack to juggle opponents like a beanbag, or just as an up air attack. If you think of it as an upward facing chain attack, you can't go wrong. Next, the pickaxe. It's used for mining, but it's also used in dash attacks, forward air attacks, and back air attacks. First, the dash attack. For the short range Steve, having an attack that goes forward really helps. It's also got plenty of launch power. Now, the forward air attack and back air attack. They look similar, but they differ a bit. The forward air attack has a meteor effect. Oh, okay. And the back air is just strong. And back air has a high launch and knockback power. Okay, cool. Use them accordingly. If you jump while swinging the sword, you'll end up with a sword attack. Oh, okay. If you want to use the pickaxe, make sure you leave the gap after using the sword attack. You can use craft to strengthen each tool. Your equipment will power up in the following order: wood, stone, iron, gold, diamond. I'll explain crafting later. Weapons and tools have limited durability, so if you use them too much, they'll break. My sword just broke. When this happens, you'll attack barehanded, which is extremely weak. However, all your tools operate independently from one another. So even if your sword breaks, you can still use your axe and pickaxe. That's cool. Next, I'll introduce other attacks that don't use the basic tools. The down tilt attack uses flint and steel. It sets fire in front of you. Fire works like PK Fire, so it's slightly affected by gravity. Oh, that's cool. The attack won't last for a long time, so you might be able to use it to stop opponents' projectiles who are coming at you or block projectiles. That's going to be annoying. More than anything, it's great at preventing recoveries. Oh, I didn't get to finish that. The up smash attack is a magma block. Placed overhead, if you mine quickly, it doesn't consume any materials. Cool. It lasts for a long time, which makes it great for against airborne opponents. That's really cool. It leaves you pretty open though, so be careful. You could take a lot of hits. It floats high enough to go through platforms like the one in Battlefield, so it's good for controlling opponents on platforms above. Of course, the magma attack is ideal to use right after juggling an opponent with up tilt. Wow, so it combos. The down smash attack is lava bucket. It dumps lava left and right. Its distinctive feature is the length of attack and the low height to which it launches the opponent. The launch trajectory is extremely effective against Little Mac, who has poor recovery. Poor Little Mac. I hope he gets buffed in this patch. This is the magma block. This is lava. Magma. Lava. Magma. Lava. So it seems the term magma is used to refer to the stuff inside the earth, and lava is what comes out on the surface. Yep. I guess the terms magma and lava are used to refer to two different things outside of Japan. Down air is an anvil. Yeah, I figured that one was going to be anvil. Oh, did it break a block too? You use a piece of iron, but it's super powerful at falling as a falling attack like this. Oh, and it just, you pop right back up. Like Kirby's Stone, it falls straight down, but you can cancel partway through. The grab uses a fishing rod. I figured that was the grab. It has a wide range and can even grab opponents who are slightly shorter. If an opponent is grabbed, they'll be put in a fence. Look backwards. Rod is simple, right? Okay. Forward throw, up throw, use a piston. Forward throw is low, and the up throw is straight up. Pretty good finishers. Down throw summons an anvil to flatten the opponent. However, it doesn't consume iron, so you don't have to push the ground. Not good. If you don't have any, the throw becomes a simple... Oh, okay, you have to have iron for it. Okay. Either way, it's suited for combo attacks. Now I'll introduce the special moves. It's Minecraft, so mining and crafting are essential. From this point, I'll be explaining using Alex. The neutral special works differently depending on whether you use it on the ground, at a crafting table, or in the air. Okay. They are mine, craft, create block respectively. Okay, you could create a just mid-air too. There's a lot going on here, so please listen. Okay, so that's how all three of those are used. With mine, you could dig an area in front of you to collect materials. You can get really good materials, so it's important to just dig when you have time to spare. The tool you use automatically changes depending on the area you're digging. Oh, that's cool. If it's wood, you'll use the axe. If it's something like this, the pickaxe. If you dig the ground, use the shovel. You can also mine walls. I love this so much. Ooh, diamond. At the speed which you dig the materials, which is most likely to appear differing on the weapon. For example, here I'm digging dirt. Wood. Stone. Iron. You can see the big difference in the material being collected. Oh, can you see? In other words, on stages like this, you'll naturally get a lot of wood. Wow! On stages like this, you'll always get iron. Your tactics depend on terrain you're on, which in a way is very much Minecraft. It's also such a bizarre feature, so much. It's like the geomancer job in Final Fantasy. For places you don't really have wood or stone, places like this, you can see a lot of sand being dug up. We call these grade 1 materials and treat them as miscellaneous. Another note, when I said the materials differ depending on the stage, right? It makes you wonder battlefield form and omega form stages. Players who select battlefield forms and omega stages generally like fighting without random elements. Okay, but if you use the random battlefield rule, you have the tactics you might use end up changing quite a bit. That's why if you select battlefield omega form stage, materials will appear at a predetermined rate, regardless of the surface. That's cool. I mean, look a little odd, but please understand that we wanted to prioritize the match quality. Among the different materials, iron is very highly versatile and very important. But digging an iron floor takes time, so there's no guarantee that an iron-only stage is better. Other materials can be quickly exhausted, so you might need to change up your tactics a bit. Also, if you mine more materials you can carry, you'll end up discarding them. That's cool. That's what's happening when they're being thrown backwards. Whatever, that is wasteful, so it's better to use the materials in your possession. Next, craft is for making tools with materials that you have. Steve and Alex have limited durability. Oh, tools, when attacking or biting like this. When that happens, you'll need this crafting table. At the onset of each battle, one will always appear by your start point. Okay, stand in front of it and press the special move button. You'll craft the tool using the material you have. If the tool isn't broken, you can restore its durability. Okay, cool. The highest quality tool will be crafted from the material you have. The material quality from lowest stone, iron, gold, and then diamond. Diamond. Of course, the diamond sword is the most powerful. You'll definitely want that one. But the sword, axe, pickaxe, and shovel all get crafted at the same time. Okay, what a bargain. But when you craft the diamond sword, the pickaxe also powers up. Pickaxe is used for mining as well as attacking, so it's super convenient whenever you want to use whichever one you want to use. You definitely want to be powering up tools. Okay, so that makes it a little easier. It's important to dig up diamonds in order to craft diamond weapons. Just so you know, the gold tools are fragile and have low power, but the speed of your attacks go up, so there's some merit to them. Okay, cool. Also, there's set order to the materials when you get digging in certain areas, not just at random. So if you keep digging, you'll eventually get diamonds. Okay, cool. By the way, both Alex's attacks are able to attack and break the crafting table. You'd be in trouble without it, but as you can see, it'll come back quickly even after breaking. Okay, so it's strategic to try and break the crafting table too. Above all else, there's one thing you should remember. Press the special move button while shielding this way. You can move it! You can summon the crafting table no matter how far it is. Ooh! So it's pointless to try camping in front of the crafting table to prevent someone else from using it. Because you could just... yeah, okay, that's cool. You can't summon it while dodging, though. Oh my gosh, what a dodge! Jeez. You can also use crafting table that someone else summoned, though you could say it's a strange feature. That's a little weird, right? Not really. Next is create block. Press special move button in the air without moving the control stick and you'll create a block. Unlike with crafting tools, oh, you can, yes, that's great. This is your cheapest, fastest materials first. If you hold the button down and jump or walk, you'll continue making blocks. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Despite the feature, let's take a moment to thank our programmers in particular. Yes, thank you. To make this work, they had to update every single stage in the game. However, a block will break soon after you climb on it. Oh, and you can hit it with your head too. Cool. Your attacks and those of your opponents will also break the blocks. Bumping your head on a block will also break it like this. The time it takes for a block to break depends on the hardness. You're wondering how to use this. You can use it in response to being launched. Oh my gosh. Or if an opponent is waiting for you to land, you can use a block as a feint! point! This is totally showing off, but you can use the block projectiles. I figured you could do that. Plus, it might even be able to do this. Dreadful, you can get the idea of possibilities. Oh my gosh, poor Pikachu! Hiya, take that. And they showed Pikachu specifically. Use the ground to block an attack at unexpected place. You may be able to score a surprise KO with its launch power. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it'll be that easy in the final product, but at any rate, you can see the possibilities. However, there is a restriction to creating blocks off screen. You can't create blocks past this pink point line of the world border. There's also an upper limit here. Yeah, that makes sense. If we didn't have, you'd be able to flee as much as you want. Also, blocks near the edge of the screen break quickly, so be careful. Okay, that's cool. When creating blocks, the cheapest materials are used first, but using iron is wasteful. These are iron. Boy, what a waste. So you'll need to keep an eye on the gauge. Please look at the material gauge above Alex's damage display. Okay, cool, so we do have a gauge. These are the materials you've collected by ratio. In this case, from left to right, we have dirt, wood, stone, and iron. Only iron is used in multiple moves, so about 8 pieces are showed off regardless of ratio. Collect more than that and the gauge won't increase. Using iron lowers the gauge 1 piece at a time. Okay, so the minecart looks like it uses iron too. You need 4 pieces of iron to craft an iron tool. Gold and diamond are shown in separate sections. When it's flashing, it means you can craft a tool. In this case, we can craft something out of diamond, but you can also dig up redstone, but that isn't shown in the gauge. My explanation got a little long, but please try out mining, crafting, and block creation. The side special is minecart. You need iron to bring out the minecart, and other materials are needed to craft rails. You won't be able to place rails if you're lacking materials. As a result, something like this happening. It's possible that if you're on a stage with iron, you can easily bring out the minecart, but you can't place any rails. You can just jump to get out of the minecart at any time. Just like in Minecraft, the minecart isn't good for climbing walls, but you can use the special minecart to powered rails. I'm talking about these. You'll recognize them as soon as they come out. If you have gold and redstone, you can place powered rails at any time. Naturally, the faster you go, the harder it will hit for opponents. Evade, your damage output will be bigger too. It's strong, special, used head-on, but it has other uses as well. You can jump out of the minecart and scoop up an opponent with it. I saw that in the trailer. I think it was Donkey Kong or Bowser who fell in it. You can use this to pick an opponent, or you're vulnerable to attack. They're vulnerable to that. The more damage an opponent takes, the more it'll go. At any rate, they'll want to move the control stick. Oh boy. Their up special is Elytra. Oh, you can glide! They brought gliding back! The original game, Elytra, are something to do with the Ender Dragon. First you unfold the Elytra, then you light the firework rocket. You fly straight forward if you use it normally, but you can also aim up or down. Well, it functions the same as a glider, so you'll stall if you aim too high. You can fly relatively freely, so you can use it to fly around opponents who are trying to prevent your recovery. That's cool. Personally, I think the textbook way to fly on a trajectory that lets you grab onto a ledge. Yeah. You'll only attack when lighting the firework rocket. Okay. That's the only first moment or so, meaning you'll be able to carefully during the move, you're not left vulnerable. You can use this move to move quite far, but be careful in doing so as you can't hover at all when it ends. If you end up somewhere like this, you're done. If you use it over the edge, make sure to turn and face the other way before the firework rocket ignites. Oh, okay. You can turn around like this. What materials are needed to use the elytra? You can use them many times as you want. It's not limited to a certain number of uses. But be careful, as the elytra will fall off on its own after some time. I wonder, can you go under the stage with it? Looks like you can. Next is down special, TNT. Minecraft. TNT is a luxury item you can craft with gunpowder, but here, you make it using lower quality materials like dirt and stone. Okay. The visual of explosion is based on Minecraft. Naturally, the TNT is designed to explode, and explosion is really powerful. It'll explode easily if it's struck by an attack. TNT won't explode immediately when you put it down, though. After all, there's a chance you could get caught in the blast. Instead, you can get some use using a redstone circuit and then detonate TNT from far away using a pressure plate. Cool. This will consume redstone. Use the down special to place redstone circuit, then step on the pressure plate to detonate. Watch out, if you place the pressure plate right next to the TNT, stepping on it will cause you to take damage as well. Opponents can also step on the pressure plate. You can deliberately place the pressure plate in a spot where your opponent might step on it. That's really good. Additionally, if you're both caught in the explosion, the one who stepped on the pressure plate won't be sent flying as far, so another strategy might be to trigger it on purpose. Okay. Don't use firearms on fire or fire-based attacks around the TNT. Either it'll ignite very easily. Typical use for this is to prevent opponents' recoveries. Yeah. Place it like this, let's say placing it might put enough pressure on your opponent. You can also use it, the minecart I introduced earlier, to set off the pressure plate. Oh, okay, cool. Final smash is called the House of Boom. You may or may not have built something in Minecraft where your opponent's surrounded by traps. That's what we've gone for here. Here's how it works. You summon a giant piston which sends your opponent flying into a house of boom. Then creepers set off an explosion. Finally, a victory stake. It's an invigorating attack. You'll be really satisfied if you can pull it off. Only the opponent gets trapped in the house of boom, but you can hit opponents with the giant piston. Okay, that's cool. It's good to hit as many opponents as possible with it. I'll also touch on a few minor things. When you pull off a perfect shield, you'll use a shield, something we borrowed from Minecraft. And if you are put to sleep, you'll look like this. I thought that's how we went to sleep. That's cool. It's nice to have these things. It's good to bring a bed along when setting out an adventure, isn't it? Now let's see what happens when you get swallowed by Kirby. Yes! What do you think will happen? He turns into a square. Yes! This is how he looks! Oh my gosh, isn't it funny? Oh my gosh. He's completely square. I don't think there are many other Minecraft tie-ins that bring so many details together from one action-packed experience. I hope you're looking forward to it. I am! The only thing that could be even better is if it drops today. Minecraft World. Now I'll introduce the stage, Minecraft World. In Minecraft, the world consists of multiple areas, each with its own biome. In Minecraft, the world consists of multiple, we've brought 6 of these to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. They randomly change form each match. This is the Plains biome, the standard one. Villagers walk around and do farm work. When the sun sets, the monsters come out, the villagers return to their homes. Zombies and skeletons emerge. If I use a special camera, you won't find the product in the final version. You'll see the villagers are safely tucked in bed as they should be. The zombie is also peeking inside. When dawn breaks, the zombies and skeletons get burned up by the sunlight. The villagers are relieved and can finally come out of their homes. You can break objects in front of you like this. It's the same as before for all biomes. Do they respawn? If you break everything, the stage will be flat and it won't be restored as it was before. Okay, cool. Next is the first There aren't villagers in this biome, but there are sheep and cows wandering in the background. The heck? Break a tree, reveal a platform. Gosh, phone, what are you doing? Breaking both trees will reveal 2 platforms. Oh, okay, cool. One on the right, one on the left. Next is the savanna biome. Acacia trees grow here. I wonder if we can pick the stage. That would be cool. They look like actual acacia trees. Cutting down a tree will reveal a single platform. I saw those lines before and I was wondering. The next biome is the taiga. It's a slightly cold region. You might be able to experience temperature. We felt that it'd be difficult to play if the trees had the exact same shape after the conifer, so we made it so that you can get on top of the tree. Okay. This biome also has mossy stones. Dig unbreakable blocks and you'll be able to obtain multiple materials from each block before they break. That's cool. It's not just one crafting material per block. Next is the snowy tundra biome. It's a freezing region with a permafrost. There's an igloo in the middle. Inuit in the northern regions of Canada build igloos in hunting areas. They're not typically built close to houses. So let's break it. Take that. There are also in Minecraft, it's good to examine area beneath the igloo when you find one. You might find some good materials. I didn't even realize there were igloos in Minecraft. Stone piled up in the center. There's also a ledge at the top. You hit it with your head, you won't get any materials by doing that though. By the way, when you break stones, you might find wood or something in a natural place. Oh, because somebody may have placed it. Truth is, we've made it so that you can obtain materials in the same place in every biome. Okay. For example, this is what it looks like when you break all the stones in the wood shore biome. This is what it looks like. We've made it so the same materials are along the main level of the stage. One important point of the location. Being able to get iron is important, so we've made it so that lots of iron comes out at this spot right here. That's cool. Of course, Minecraft World also has a battlefield form and an omega form. However, there's a fixed plane motif of alternating between. The terrain doesn't change. There is a day-night cycle. Okay. Let's see them in action. Now I'd like to explain the details. All the details. I'd like to show you. Once again, we've made additions to the DLC Spirit Board. It's here. I want to demonstrate fighting various opponents based on Minecraft enemies. I want to demonstrate... Lots of characters to choose from. This time I'll play against the zombie. Oh, they already have the piglins in there. That's cool. Normally I'd create a spirit team based on the opponent's abilities, but this time I'm not going to use any spirits. Ooh, going hard mode. I'm fighting against a novice spirit, so even without my own, I should be able to win. However, it looks like my opponent has super armor, so it might be a little tricky. Yeah, and they move really slow. That's cool. Acacia tree is just the right shape to protect me at the moment. Ooh. Okay, they got HP, cool. My opponents have super armor, so things could get tough if I'm not careful. Oh! In a situation like this, oh, you have to read that. Magma. No wait, lava. Magma. No wait, lava. Without spirits, I have a feeling I can win against the opponent of this caliber. I'm going to take out the acacia tree so the minecart can get through. Oh! Oh, so it just keeps blinking? Oh, whoops. I got caught in the explosion. I'm going to rely on the anvil from my down air attack since I still have lots of iron. Man, you're gonna have to really keep track of your resources with this character. Off the stage with you, or not. Oh, he blocked it. We have liftoff. Well, it was a novice spirit, and they're not exactly challenging. However, I don't feel satisfied yet, so I'm going to try several more challenges. I'm playing as Steve, and Zombie look show off the collaboration today. Next I'm going to play against Slime. Okay, I'm going to play against these enemies. My opponent will be stronger this time, so I'm going to... Nope, I'm not equipping any spirits. Might get tough, but I think I can still win. Or maybe not. My opponent is based on the slimes in Minecraft. Oh, so when you take it out, it's gonna appear more. I really want to get as many materials as I can before my opponent. It looks like all of these are also going to be HP based. Yeah, there we go. More slimes. Not the most entertaining strategy to watch, which I'm sure everyone will point out! You know the internet so well, Sakurai. They sure will. This isn't looking good. Oh my gosh, all the slimes are getting smaller and smaller. Seems like the throws won't be very effective. What about this strategy? Oh, trying to wipe out my opponent by traveling back and forth really short distances on the railway. Play some TNT. Uh-oh. Oh, you got your final smash. House of Boom. Just one doesn't. I'm going to play some TNT in a good spot. Boom. Over. I'm glad I was able to win. There are plenty of fun to be had with spirit battles. You can use a lot of different characters, so give it a try. By the way, the normal spirit board now has the rematch feature. But if you enter a rematch without a spirit and don't bring any items, theoretically you'd get a high score. In that case, the damage you receive and the time it takes won't matter. I wonder if there's anyone who's defeated all the opposing spirits without any aid from ally spirits. If there's anyone who's pulled this off, please raise your hand. I wonder how many folks around the world have done this. There were a lot of really incredible players. Perhaps you could hold a time attack contest. This would be one of the hardest challenges in gaming. This is a battle for a chosen few only, so I can't really recommend it. Also, a Steve route is available in classic mode, so I hope you enjoy that. Now music. Yep. Next, I'd like to talk about the music. Though Super Smash Bros. Ultimate features a wide variety of tracks, we unfortunately weren't able to include music from the original game. Really? Of course, since this is such a frantic game, it would be next to impossible to make the tracks from the original game work in that context. It would make players relax. Instead, we've selected several tracks from spin-offs and mini-games that will work in context of a fighting game. Okay. Including tracks from Minecraft Earth and Minecraft Dungeons. Okay, cool. We'll be providing arranged versions. Following 7 songs are the music tracks. 6 of them are new arrangements. But we have a well-balanced mix of battle, tumble, and glide. The Minecraft World stage has its own day-night cycle. The tone of several of our arrangements will shift to match it. Oh, that's cool. I hope you enjoy. That's it. I don't think there are any other games that could show so many specific moves from the original game. The fighters are also quite distinctive. We hope you enjoy the massive amount of Minecraft content. Release is planned for October 13th. Okay, so we're like 2 weeks away. If you have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Pass, you can also purchase DLC on its own. Here we go, Mii Fighters! Next, I'd like to talk about Mii Fighter costumes that will be added. At this point, I normally present some kind of collaboration, but since we're talking about Minecraft today, we've added several costumes from this game. Okay, please take a look. There's gonna be a slew of Minecraft today. Creeper! That's great. That's gonna be a nice meme costume. I know, I guarantee everybody's going, cursed! Cursed costume! Big brawler! The brawlers are getting love! Diamond Armor Sword Fighter. Okay, the Sword Fighters. Sword Fighters are brawlers finally getting some love. The Tower of Druag? What? I don't even know what game that is. Interesting. Probably have to look that up later to see. Bomberman! Oh my gosh! That's the Mii Fighter costume that they make look exactly like. Oh, that's so cool! Travis. Like, yeah, okay, Travis, Mii Sword Fighter. Travis Touchdown. Oh, that's cool. Oh, really nice fighter costumes in this one. They're all new too, I believe. That's awesome. Might have to grab Bomberman. Possibly. Bomberman already existed as an assist trophy, but now you can use him as a Mii Fighter. The body color is set to match the Mii Fighter's colors. That's cool. But just because you're Bomberman doesn't automatically mean you have more bomb moves. Why not try out an X-Bomb only battle for a change of pace? Amiibo. Ooh, here we go. Next piece of news about Amiibo. Last time we talked about the Amiibo figures, Joker and Hero. Those just came in for me. You can level them up and play with them in the game. They should be available for purchase by now. These ones I have right here are the products shown in product version shown. The next would be behind the Minecraft blocks. It's gonna be Steve. Oh no. Yes! Banjo and Kazooie available 2021. This is a rare prototype which was sent to my home. It's amazing to think that an official 3D model of Banjo and Kazooie is being made by Nintendo. Yes, that's so cool! Oh, that's a pride and joy one right there. Well, actually, there's more. Oh! He keeps looking at the blocks to pull out Minecraft Steve. Byleth. Available 2021. What about the Player 2 version? Unfortunately, we were only able to create a Player 1 fighter amiibo. Okay. Are you gonna look at the blocks again? That's it for amiibo information. Terry was behind it. Huh? Am I forgetting someone? Who could it be? So 3 amiibo figures, including Terry Bogard, are now in development. This is a plan for 2021. We hope you can be patient with us. Will an amiibo for Steve be made? If it's going to be produced, I bet it'll be easier compared to these other fighters. Yeah, for sure. So that's 5 amiibo from Fighter Pass Volume 1. When you think about it, the fighter pass is a pretty good deal. You get 5 or 6 DLC fighters along with the stages and a lot of music tracks for the price of just 2 amiibo. You can get the Fighter Pass Volume 1 and Fighter Pass Volume 2, which includes 11 DLC fighters for less than the amount you'd pay for the 5 amiibo. The music tracks and stages are also selling well alongside Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Such a large customer base, which is why we can offer you the service. If you purchase Fighter Pass Volume 2, there's still 4 remaining fighters coming. Please look forward to them as well. This topic is from some time ago, but I'd like to talk about the version 8.1 update which already went out. We released a stage called Small Battlefield. This edition is for those who felt that Battlefield was too big and Final Destination wasn't enough for one-on-one matches. You can also select any music track for some stages like Battlefield. However, setting it roughly to 1,000 songs in my music was unrealistic. So you can select the songs you want depending on your mood. Songs turned off in the other locations in my music will be excluded. We've also adjusted the connection environment with a goal of improving latency and matchmaking. However, the best way to improve it is to ensure the player's connection environment is optimal. If possible, we'd like to advise players use a wired connection rather than a wireless one when playing online. We've also improved the usability, like how L and R buttons would be excluded, strongly tilt the control stick, or how you'd have to strong tilt the control stick to join it. It looks like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has now sold over 20 million games total. That's a lot. There are plenty of new players who are now playing this game, and we'd like to continue improving and adjusting the game behind the scenes. This time around, as with Banjo-Kazooie, we had a lot of support from Microsoft. We also had a lot of support from Mojang, creators of the original game. I don't think there are many games with this much detail in their DLC. I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure we will. This broadcast was again brought to you from my home. Japan is experiencing heavy rain and extreme heat while experiencing the effects of coronavirus. Some places are getting to be 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Games that can be played indoors are helpful in times like this. As both a game developer and a player, I hope you enjoy not only Super Smash Bros. Ultimate but other games as well. That is all from Director Sakurai. Thank you for watching. Man, that was a lot of information. Woo! That was, let's see, that was a 45-minute presentation. Man, Steve's got a lot of stuff going on for him, though. We'll get to play him in 2 weeks, so that should be fun. I was really hoping it would be today, but that's okay. Anyways. Woo! That was a long presentation. I did a lot of talking through that. So, I think I'm going to go ahead, cut it now, and I will see you all next time. Actually, later? Actually, no, this is going to go up another time, so I don't need to mention what's going on later today. Anyways, God bless, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good